Is that time of year, more and more manatees are being spotted in the water here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, more kayak tours and nature kayak tours are here in Florida. In Fort Myers, I should say, want to help you catch a closer glimpse of these beautiful animals. Four in Your Corner's Catherine Marsh is live at Manatee Park with more. Catherine.
Good morning, Chris and Jane. We are hanging out here, just cruising along here at Manatee Park. We actually just spotted one too. Wish we could cue him like we can cue us, but we're hanging out here with Tim, who is our tour guide. He's been doing kayak tours for 7 years now.
Yes, 7 years.
And we're having just a lot of fun out here. It's beautiful. It's a little foggy. It looks a little ominous out here. But what about manatees brings them to this area?
Well, you know, when people see a manatee, they see this big round animal, and automatically people think that manatees have a lot of body fat on them, but they do not. Manatees only have about 3 inches worth of body fat on their entire bodies.
Wow.
And so what that means is when the temperatures in the Gulf get down to 68 degrees Fahrenheit or below, manatees will start to feel cold. And when manatees feel cold, they will move towards a warm water source, just like this one here at Manatee Park, where the FPL power plant is discharging warm water into the river.
All right, when you're trying to spot a manatee, what are you looking for?
There's various things that we look for when we're looking for a manatee. The first thing that we look for is, of course, a breach where the animal actually comes above the surface of the water and we're able to see it. Another way is we will follow a current pattern. When the manatee moves its tail up and down, it creates what we call a footprint, and we're able to follow that and determine that there's a manatee there, even when it's under the water. Other times when manatees are in areas with a lot of vegetation, you tend to see a lot of vegetation on the surface of the water as they're grazing, because manatees are herbivores and they're always eating seagrass and other types of vegetation.
Well, this is cool. Do you think it might be difficult to spot them with all this fog?
No, I think, you know, we're going to have some good luck today. I'm going to bring you to a few secret spots, and we'll see if we can get maybe an up-close encounter today. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be awesome. I would love that so much.
Me
Hopefully
too.
we can do that.
Yes, absolutely.
That would be great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we'll have more coming up, but Chris and Jane will toss it back to you guys.
Secret spots. I like the sound of that. All right. One quick question, Catherine. Is there a time of day, morning, afternoon, evening, that's better to find them?
Time of day that's the best to find these manatees? Morning, afternoon, evening?
Typically, you know, I prefer the mornings, you know, because there's less human traffic. You know, kind of the way it goes is the more human traffic you start seeing, it kind of breaks up the manatees a little bit, and they start, you know, getting a little more withdrawn, you know, a little bit harder to track. So in the morning time, you know, usually these animals are in a fairly peaceful state, and if you approach them in a very ethical and gentle way, it's quite possible to have some amazing encounters with them sometimes.
Awesome. So it looks like we picked the right time to come out here, guys. We'll toss it back to you.
All right, thank you, Catherine. I'd like to see those gentle giants. If you'd like to take a guided kayak nature tour too, certified naturalists can be found in Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Naples, and Cape Coral. Call the number on your screen to book a tour, or just go ahead and visit us on our website, fox4now.com, for more information.